I already seen the previous episode, guys. I had a little error where I was recording and I had a fail. Basically, I didn't have my mic plugged in, so the whole reaction was just kind of like, and you have no idea what I'm even talking about. But besides that, which I apologize for, luckily it's to be continued. So I can still talk about the situation. Um, I want to mention these two things. If you guys are new to the channel, please like the video. If you guys like the video, please dislike the video. If you guys dislike the video, and I would appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel as well. But yeah, I'm not begging anyone for likes or anything. If you guys dislike the video, please do dislike the video. I'm not afraid of that. Like, if I encourage honest and just beneficial critique. Like I'm not against it. So if you guys dislike the video, I'm cool with that. The next thing I was gonna mention was, this is crucial. This is kind of actually partly the whole reason why I'm making this whole section. Besides the fact that I forgot to plug the mic into for the previous episode reaction. Please, no spoilers. I won't say what I got spoiled on because I don't want to draw out the person. Because they're a nice person. They've been here for a while, and they are a nice person. It just they went very wild with the spoilers. I'll say that. And I've kind of read two spoilers already, and I've made a decision to not really read their comment. Oh, but it's not because I don't like them. I I know who it is, and I don't want to say who it is because I'm trying not to attract any negative attention to them, and I do like them a lot. So would you bear my child? No, I'm kidding, but like, yeah, just guys, whatever you do, please lay off the spoilers, please. I don't want any spoilers at all. I want my reactions to be legitimate, and I don't want to act like I'm surprised about something. I will not do it, and I don't want to do it because I want my reactions to be legitimate. This whole YouTube thing is for attention, but it's more than that, for fun. And you suck the fun out of a reaction and you turn the reaction into a video. And that's something that I don't want to happen for these reactions, for them to be videos, because they're for entertainment and they are to show you my perspective on things in the moment and a bit sometimes even after the moment sometimes. So just please try to lay off the spoilers so I can maintain the most authenticity with these reactions. No spoilers, and I guess that's really about it. Oh, and also I'll probably be wearing a hat for the reactions from now on. I'll be wearing any hat. It won't be just this hat, but it'll be any hat for a year, just to see how long my hair grows out after a whole year. I should move my phone so this way there's no audio interference with the mic. But yeah. So for a year I'll be doing that just to see where my hair ends up for these reactions. Then I'll take the hat off. I'll still occasionally go for like trim ups, but yeah, for a whole year, man. Anyway, guys, we're gonna get into the reaction now. Actually, before I get into that, I should also maybe give a little talk about the previous episode. It was I was gonna say a bit I don't want to say heart wrenching. Heart wrenching is it's too severe, but it's very sad. The life that this girl is living. I'm gonna be real with you guys. So far, I don't like the mother. I don't like her. She gave her child to save the village, and I get, like, you do what you can, but it's not the whole world. I know I sound like such a psychopath for saying this, but you're giving your child for the village. I don't know. Something about that just doesn't fit right with me. It just does not fit right. And it's a very deep subject because, it could be interpreted in many different ways. Like me personally, I'm not sacrificing my son or my daughter for a village. I just wouldn't do it. I don't got it in me, and I wouldn't do it. Especially, and I had this perception, not perception, I had this opinion even before the little girl was like, I don't want to go. But if my daughter or my son on top of that says I don't want to go, I am not, like, that's a double whammy. Like, I'm definitely not giving my son or my daughter away to some random demon. I don't care about what, like, that's not happening to save any village. I'm not doing it. Okay, even if she did it to help the village, I would never do that, and I don't think you're a good parent if you do. If you do that, you're not a good parent at all. It's just that simple. I don't care who it is to save. If it's the world, whatever, man. But a village, nah, nah, son. And even the world is questionable. But and this is where it becomes a very deep subject because you know we have to like for me being a Christian, right? Not for you guys. I'm not forcing my view down your throats. So don't suspect that. But as a Christian, if you have a certain view, I mean, if you have, if you, I said view, oof, if you have a child, you have to protect it, and of course, put it even above yourself. Um, but look what even God did. God sent down Christ, and Christ um, was sacrificed to, for all of our sins, the whole world's sins. And our job is to be like Christ, and Christ is God. So it's the ultimate selfless act. But I'm just saying, I personally don't have it in me. I am not God. I am not Christ. I don't have it within me to sacrifice my son or my daughter for the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole different, thing. So, but now on top of that, sacrificing your child to a demon, a bloodthirsty demon, that's even worse as a matter of fact. So the mother, she's not sitting well with me. She really is not sitting well with me. And it just comes off as though she herself, not just the village, but the mother herself, held a certain amount of, it's not prejudice, but it's stereotyping against her daughter. Because her daughter, she is a half demon, half human, of course. We understand that because of her father. But the fact that she thought that her daughter would experience a better life amongst the demons as opposed to the humans, knowing that her daughter has been raised to have a certain perception of humans and an attachment to humans. And the mother thinks of this. If you've never met a girl before, it makes sense to maybe not come to this conclusion. But this is her mother. She should know her. She should know this girl, this little girl, even better than the little girl knows herself. I'm just saying, if you're a good mother, you more than likely know your child very, very, very well. And if you don't, you need to become acquainted with your child. And in this series, the mother thinks that it would be better for the little girl to just go with the demons because that's her pack. And the humans have been giving her crap and garbage for all these years, bullying her and abusing her. And I understand that the humans suck too. But the demons will be a lot worse. These are demons who kill people for fun and animals. They have no mercy. What makes you think that she's going to do better amongst that group? It's either you're holding a certain stereotyping, which is like a lower level of, it's not really racism, but it's like, it's basically watered down racism in a way, is what I think of it as. And keep in mind, I'm not a liberal, by the way. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not a liberal and I'm not a conservative. I'm not either. But to be honest, that stereotyping, you're just because she has a bit of demon in her, you're just lumping her in with the rest based upon her blood, her true nature. You think her true nature would be better with these guys. It's just, I'm giving the mother flack, and I have no remorse for that. I don't think the mother's a good mother. I really don't. I don't think she knows best. I don't think that she is adequate to be a mother, and yeah, I don't wish any bad upon her. It might not even just be stereotyping. It could just be a lack of brain cells, and I'm dumb too. But I'm just saying, like, it could just be a lack of brain cells in her, more than likely. I don't understand what would make her think that being with those demons would be better than being with her. Maybe her being with the human zoo would be bad, but the little girl being with her mother is not bad. So, I don't know, man. Might raise the volume a little bit. Hopefully this isn't too loud on the microphone for you guys. The Red Tetsaiga breaks the barrier. The Red Tetsaiga. Is it going to turn red now? I'm messing it up. The pitches were wrong, but whatever. Like that do. Like it just like the melody doesn't remind me of what I just failed to sing, but the whole with the brass instruments in the back, it just heavily reminds me of that theme what I was just doing before, what I was just mimicking. Hit that percussion. Boom, boom. Ooh, yeah, they're just slaughtering people now. But I think is he gonna actually kill him, or is Inuyasha gonna intercept him? Nah, they're succeeding. There's a bunch of dead bodies hitting the floor. You know, honestly, again, some part of me hopes that this demon cares about her in some way, even if not the village, cares about her in some way. I just hope that he does, but just judging by his red eyes, I'm very doubtful of that. There's a reason why they drew him ugly. There's a reason why they drew him very, very ugly. Uglier than this. There's a reason why. So, but he's given my nose some competition. That is a big nose. He has given my nose some competition. Still can't beat my eyebrows, boy. Yeah. What makes you think that the daughter will be better with these demons? Like, the mother, that was a stupid move. Yeah, he doesn't care about her. And she would do it. She became a mother, I feel like. So this is what I mean. Like the little girl really holds selfless love for the mother. Like the girl will do anything for her mother. The mother wouldn't do anything for the girl, I feel like. And that's the messed up part. The girl, I mean, the mother would not do anything. Like, she sacrificed her daughter for the village. But yet the girl would sacrifice herself to save her mother. And I'm sure the girl would sacrifice the village to save her mother as well. But there's a reason why Inuyasha intercepted. I'm sure it's because if he didn't intercept, she would have likely killed the village. In an indirect way, they probably inferred that, I feel like. Otherwise, I feel like she would have killed the villagers anyway. But then they would have likely had to kill her because she committed some evil acts. They wouldn't just let her off with, like, a little tap on the wrist, even if she's a little girl, I feel like.
Old man, you won't get away with this. You're becoming quite the nuisance.
Inuyasha should be able to deal with them very easily. Is that Kagome? Kagome! Kagome! Oh my gosh, they're over there being the cheerleaders. Oh my gosh, whatever. Grow some fine tits before you be an A1 cheerleadership. Oh no, I shouldn't say that. I sound so wrong for saying that. I take back my comment. It sounds so wrong. Where is the whole where's the whole blasphemous HD? We're gonna edit that out, because That was real bad. That was a big cringe. That was a big cringe moment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna edit that out. But I really shouldn't have said that. I take that back. I was trying to be a savage, and it just made me look terrible. It was not a good look. Say bye-bye to those job applications in the future if anyone finds this. If my future boss sees this video, hi. How are you doing? My future boss sees this.
Took you long enough. And what was the holdup anyway? How many of these things are there, do you think?
More than we could ever count.
Enough to screw in a light bulb. Or not really, because they're dark. They're dark bat demons. Woo! She's come to them like paper. Yeah, you ain't come to that barrier. Inuyasha can't do that, and this thing's 100 times stronger than your boomerang. You know what's interesting though? They didn't replay that. They always, whenever Slangle throws her weapon on grass, they always replay the same animation over and over, and they didn't do it this time, and I give them props for that.
It's not looking good. And with Shiori around, I can't even use my wind tunnel on them either. What's the matter? Can't you make a move? Damn it all. There's gotta be some way that we can get Shiori out of the old demon's grip. Please, think of something. Huh? All our lives depend on you.
The bat demons will slay all of us.
It's the villagers.
Shut up.
You don't need to ask me for favors. I was gonna finish him off anyway. But first, I've gotta get Shiori away from him.
Are they gonna say don't?
That's insane.
They're gonna say don't.
Besides, the girl is on the demon side.
I knew it.
You want me to kill her too, then?
Well, there's not much choice. After all, she is the child of a demon.
How cruel. Shiori's mother sacrificed her for all these villagers here in order to save them from the demon bats.
See, but this is what I mean. But like, I'm not even. I mean, sure, I'm not happy with their actions, but even more than them, I'm mad at her mother because she should know better. She should know better. There's no excuse for that. You sacrificed her for the wrong people. The wrong people. I don't think what's his name? Remember that other big lovable giant in the previous episode? Not in the previous episode. I'm not saying previous episode, but it was far in the past. It was like it's in like the lower 30s, I think. Probably the lower 30s. I don't remember which one it was though. It might have been 31, 32. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. But yeah, or might have been 29, somewhere around there. Maybe even the upper 20s, like 28, 29, around there. The giant, I don't feel like his caretaker would have sacrificed him for the village. You wouldn't have seen that happening. So why would she sacrifice? Oh my gosh, that's just the most inadequate thing a mother could do for the wrong people. Even if there were people who cared about her, it would be one thing. It would still be messed up. These are people who don't care about her. And I highly doubt that they're gonna start caring for her either. They might start tolerating her after the situation's over, but I highly doubt they're gonna care for her. They might just simply tolerate her. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
About being selfish. Hey, Moroku, I don't think there's anyone Inuyasha despises more than people like this.
Yes, seeing that he's been treated badly by people just like them.
Captain Obvious, of course.
Did you hear that, Shiori?
But these are not the people who he despises more than anyone else. He clearly despises these demons a lot more because he's going to kill them. He's not going to kill the people. You know, so if he really despised them the most, I think Inuyasha would have likely killed them. Since he acts on his emotions a lot. But yeah, though of course he is a good guy, and there's also morals that are included here, of course. You know, a child can piss you off, but no one's going to kill a child just because they're pissed off at a child, but, you know, not pissed off at an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still have a higher chance of killing an adult who you're not pissed at than you have a chance of killing a child who you're pissed at. So, at least for a decent human, that's how it is. If you're a psychopath, then it's different. But yeah, I don't know if I agree with them that. I mean, maybe these are the people who are hurt Inuyasha the most, And these are the people who make Inuyasha the most confused about um, who he's protecting. And I'm sure these are the people who Inuyasha wishes he could just smack some sense into. But I feel like there's still people who Inuyasha despises more, like Naraku, and people who are like Naraku.
What do you want to do? You heard what these people said about you. Going back to the village might not be a good idea. Do you still want to go back?
That's the man who was with Mommy today.
If you decide you want to go back home, then I'll help you get there.
You'll help her. You fool. Don't tell me you think you can defeat me.
He's gonna do it.
I see you're also a half-demon. That undeniable stench is overwhelming.
Oh, really? Are you going somewhere with this?
You're recalling your own situation. That's why you feel such great sympathy for Shiori.
She's got nothing to do with it. I just can't stand rotten old bats like you is all.
Nah,
He's a half-demon?
yeah.
Then he's just like me.
He knows what's going on in Inuyasha's mind.
Shiori, make up your mind.
Inuyasha's acting
Do you
tough.
want to go back to the village or not?
I do. I want to be with Mommy.
But she doesn't have faith in Inuyasha's strength.
Can't. Mommy?
Does she have lipstick on?
Shiori.
It's like, what are you doing with lipstick on at that early of an age?
Stay and protect the barrier with me. Your mother will die. You understand?
I sound like such a Christian parent saying that. I mean, I am a Christian, but I don't know, man. You know, I don't want to say I'm like an uptight one, but I sounded so uptight there, didn't I? No dollies. You're not allowed to have dolls. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I think that's how I came off just now. But still, she's got lipstick on. I don't know if I agree with a little girl having lipstick on at that young age. I don't know if I agree with that. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't have my girl wearing lipstick like that. Nah.
And that, don't you?
Yeah, she's got lipstick on.
What do I do? I don't know what I should do.
How dare
Her face looks so derpy there.
Shiori?
The art kind of dropped at that shot.
you?
This is not looking good from her perspective. This is gonna make her
The barrier's even stronger than I thought.
not really say what she wants.
Fine work, my girl. You know what to do.
If I could get even part of Taigo Kumaru's body outside the barrier, I'd at least stand a chance. Doesn't the girl have the power to adjust the size of the barrier?
What's ooh? Is that beam? Yo, that's gonna be damage. Woo! That's cool. That's gonna do some damage, yo. Something tells me that this guy would own Naraku. Naraku, and he's so weak.
The village is gone.
He's strong, but you know.
Please, help us.
Shut up. Who cares about you?
This village. Destroy every one of them.
Taigo Kumaru!
You're gonna sacrifice the kid? I don't really care. I mean about them,
It's her mother.
not the kid.
This village was safe from your attacks while your son Tsukuyomaru was alive. That was because
Oh look, it's Mama of the Year. Giving a speech. Ah, I don't like you. I know I'm gonna get a dislike because of that, but like, I don't like her. Like, I don't agree with her. You know, like,
he protected us. Your son wanted Shiori and I to live happily. He prevented any attacks on the village.
Let me guess, did he kill him?
Please, I beg you to honor your son's wishes.
We're gonna get some backstory with him and the grandfather, I think.
want me to honor his wishes? How ludicrous. Tsukuyo Maru was indeed my son, but he was a fool. Falling in love with a mortal only hastened his demise.
What do you mean by that?
Just as you stated. He said he would protect this village. He said that unless we abided by his wishes, he would abandon his duty as guardian of the barrier and would leave the tribe. Even his heart had been stolen by the mortal. That's why.
I killed him.
Why what?
I killed him. But here's what I'm saying, yo. But here's what I'm saying. He sacrificed himself to save the village, and he would have sacrificed the people who he was like brethrens with. And you sacrificed your own child for these people? Nah.
That's why what? Don't tell me you didn't kill your own flesh and blood.
I did. I took great pleasure in hastening his trip to the netherworld. Naya and Shiori, so the boy was of no use to me.
Oh shoot, I'm getting water on my bed.
Can you hear me?
Okay, she fainted. Yeah, can't say I didn't see that coming. To be honest with you, man, something tells me that the mother should have suspected the clan killed him. It doesn't seem like because she's been through this situation for a long time. She should. This is even further proof that she should have never given it. That she's just not a competent mother. I wanted to take a drink of the water, but I can't do it yet while I'm doing this reaction because it's gonna spill over. It's gonna spill everywhere. But as I was saying before, she's not competent, man, because she should have. Even if she doesn't know, she should have suspected that even if it wasn't the grandfather, it was somebody within that demon clan more than likely killed him, even if not him, and even if she suspected him as last. She should have suspected that someone is killing him from that clan because that's why they were safe and someone who didn't want the clan to be safe. It's kind of a... I mean, now that I know it, I mean, I didn't really suspect it before, but I'm not claiming that. I didn't predict it, but knowing it now, I'm like, if you were dealing with this situation and you had the time to think about it, like a long time, you would more than likely think about these things and you would come to these conclusions and you would analyze these conclusions and you would have more than enough evidence to believe what you believe. So she should have never given that child away. If she didn't do that, though, I understand that he would have likely killed her and the child because the child is not per se strong enough to fight this big demon. And he would have killed the village and everyone would have lost. And they would have never had a chance of saving the little girl. But I mean, if you're going to go down, you might as well go down fighting. They had no idea that that people like Inuyasha was going to show up. So I don't know if that counts as anything. That's my perspective, at least. He doesn't deserve to live.
Try if you dare. As you can see, Shiori can't adjust the size of the barrier. When you slay me, you will also take the girl's life.
Damn you! Do you really think you can do it, Inuyasha?
Is there some way he can get the old man without hurting Shiori? She can't control the barrier. Even if Inuyasha does break through it somehow, he'll accidentally kill her in the process.
What's the matter, fool? Are you going to kill me or not?
Oh, shut up, you old bat! I'm tired of playing games.
Ooh, you mean up till now you've gone easy on me? In that case, I dare you to use your full power.
He is teasing him so bad. Will it work though? Will it work? Or is it gonna be too strong?
There's a hole in the barrier from the old bat's attack. My backlash wave should go through it and reach the bat.
The demonic aura from his sword is twisting through my own and heading straight toward me.
Yeah, okay.
That hole and blast his head off.
He's worried, so it's gonna do something, right? It's got to. Unless the girl steps in, the girl gives him a lot of extra strength. That is a beautiful shot.
Bending.
It didn't work. Something tells me it doesn't. Oh, that is beautiful. I mean, I can't. It's as if I'm watching this in 480p. It's 720, but it looks like 480p. So I don't think I should use this as a thumbnail. What the heck? It's kind of beautiful. I'll do it anyway. Whatever. Yeah, nah, he's Gucci.
Went back to normal.
he's everything's good in the hood for him.
Maru didn't get hurt.
I was a second too late.
Fine work, my sweet girl. Keep it up.
Get out.
Hey, yo. Okay. We might have a new thumbnail. Hold on. I'm just.
Revenge.
Okay, all right. Yep. We got a new thumbnail. All right, there we go.
My father's death.
She's the hero. She's going storm on him right now. She's going storm on him. Woo! I hope she's all right though. Yo, she's gonna go beastly on him now, isn't she?
How dare you? And you a mere half-demon. I never expected she possessed such great power. Even I was unable to control the barrier as she does.
She's falling, Shiori!
She maybe used too much power.
Even though my granddaughter is a mere half-demon, I would never allow the humans to have her.
And Inuyasha's gonna try to protect them, right? Backlash wave, right? Or wind scar. Backlash wave. Yeah, but this time you don't have a strong shield protecting you. Woo! That got him good. Is he dead? One hit? He's gone? He's been obliterated?
It's over.
So did Inuyasha get stronger?
Shiori!
Mommy!
Shiori, I'm so sorry. That must have been so terrible for you.
I miss you.
Cute.
Well, guys, we've done all we can here. Let's get going.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Yoga again.
Yoga, what are you still
The annoying flea.
Have
Cute but annoying.
no reason for coming here? You need to slay the demon who protected the barrier to out inside of the second blood.
I want to like take Miyoga and Zerbert the top of his head, his bald head.
So make up your mind. Do you want to make the sword stronger or don't you?
You came here to kill my girl?
Yeah, at first. Oh, don't worry.
So
I
blunt.
may be a half demon, but I'm not evil enough to kill a little girl.
So blunt.
Especially when she's so sweet and innocent.
And a half demon like him.
I'll just have to find someone else who can put up an even stronger barrier and kill him instead.
Okay, I get it. I was forgetting that that it needs to be a half demon who he's gonna kill.
Yasha, you weren't like this before.
What's that supposed to mean?
He means that you've grown up.
I should maybe use that as a thumbnail because that's pretty darn cute and wholesome. So I really like that actually, even more than the other one.
Well, we better be heading off now.
Look at those thighs. The thighs are looking extra thick on. Why? Why?
Farewell.
Wait,
See, I'm a pervert too, man.
Take this.
What is that? A force field or something? Of some nature? What is that? It's gotta come into...
Want me to break the orb?
What?
Smash it to pieces. This blood coral crystal is a precious heirloom passed down to each guardian of the demon bat barrier. This is what gives us the ability to put up a powerful barrier. And it stores all the power of each generation of guardians, like my grandfather's and my father's. So if you break the crystal, I think you'll be able to strengthen your sword. That's what you want, isn't it?
But then she'll lose her power.
I couldn't have asked for anything better. Smash the thing now.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, good idea. The sooner we get rid of that evil thing, the better.
What's it doing?
It's releasing a demonic aura. Let go of it.
What?
Mommy, your hands.
The crystal put up a barrier.
I should have known it wouldn't be so easy to break. Huh. This is getting amusing. But not for
It's not gonna go through. It's not gonna go through. I don't know. I want the girl to have some power, though. You know, I want her to have some power. Woo, that was cool. Especially with the lightning there.
You okay?
Yeah, sure.
So cynical.
Never let you go that easily, Shiori.
Oh,
That's grandfather's voice.
Simply breaking the crystal could not sever your bond with the demon bat tribe. Even though your mother is mortal.
oh, he's even stronger right now.
Grandfather!
I'll kill you this time. Oh, really?
Inuyasha!
Join me and all the others in hell.
Is that the father? It's the father, right? It's gotta be. Or is that her? Or is there natural ability? Yep, it's the father. I knew it. The blue shield. Blue shield, and he had the blue or white hair. But that did some damage to him.
Now's my chance. Let the little girl go free.
He's gonna get him good, right? Oh no! Oh yeah, he got him straight in the face. Will that kill him though? Will it break? Not kill him. But will that break the sphere? So we'll get the power. Yep, it broke it. Okay, got my question answered.
This time it's really over.
Oh, that looks so cool.
My sword.
Oh, okay, we're taking a picture of that. That looks cool, man.
The blade is turning.
Wait, I gotta get another picture. Oh, hold on. Oh, that is looking sick.
Look, Tetsuya has absorbed the crystal's power.
Making Inuyasha's sword a great deal stronger.
I hope it doesn't go back to normal. I hope it stays that red color. Oh, it's going back. I hope he has like a form where it's like completely red. That looks so cool.
Shiori?
Thanks for helping.
I'm the one who should be thanking you for saving me. You weakened the old bat's power.
Father
I
did it.
wasn't the one who did that.
You're gonna say father did it.
Someone put his arms around us. Around me and Mommy. He wanted to protect us.
That was Tsukuyomaru. That was your father, Shiori.
I don't know. Like I've asked the question many different times. I've asked it many different times, but okay. So one of the things I did get spoiled on was that there's no afterlife in the show. That's one of the things I got spoiled on, but at least I think I did. But there's no afterlife. But if there's no afterlife, there's a lot of contradictions in this show about that. There's a lot of flaws with that logic. especially in this show, that there's no afterlife. So many indications of there being an afterlife. It's ridiculous. And at the same time, them saying that there's none, that's it's quite confusing. And the guy was like, I'll meet you in hell, but what? So is there an afterlife or not?
I'm sure your father would have wanted you to live in freedom too, Shiori.
Well, I was gonna say, like, now you can perceive it like let's say Zabuza versus was it Goto? I'm not quite sure. But yeah, when he was going up against the bandit, who, if you guys, of course you guys see Naruto, come on, Zabuza was going up against that mobster, and told him, like, I'll meet you in hell. They got different demon shapes and sizes, but when he said that, it wasn't really so much from a spiritual, like, or going to hell standpoint. It was more so from a physical, we're both gonna die here, and we're both not good people. I feel like that's where it mostly came from. But it was an obvious thing. In Inuyasha, it becomes very jaded and very hard to really tell.
Come on, let's go. I'm starving.
Me too.
What are we waiting for?
Goodbye. Inuyasha wanted to help the girl. I'm pretty sure he forgot all about making his sword stronger. And that explains
True.
why the spirit of Shiori's father helped him defeat the demon.
Interesting. Now we're back to the normal gang, where we're gonna fight all over the place.
Inuyasha's thinking about.
Indeed, he is awfully pensive for someone who doesn't spend so much time thinking. You were
Burn.
Such a shame. I fear their problems aren't over. Shiori and her mother, I mean.
Oh, don't worry about those two. A good half-demon can't go around afraid of every little hardship.
Yes, indeed. And here we have a fine example of how a good half-demon should be.
Let's hope Shiori doesn't become as warped.
Oh, Moroku doing that, I would punch Moroku in the face, man.
What are you jabbering about?
It's strange seeing you lost in thought. Growling suits you a lot better than thinking.
He's right.
Oh, shut up.
Things you don't have so much practice in.
Know your place, Chippo.
Tell you both.
You're supposed to be cute, and that's it. Why are you being a wise ass?
Inuyasha didn't say a word when he left Shiori. Not even a do your best or good luck, even though there were a lot of things he could have said. Inuyasha chose silence to encourage her, but I'm sure she got his meaning.
Hey, what's the matter, Kagome?
Good boy.
Would you stop treating me like a dog?
Good boy.
You're starting to get on my nerves.
I cringed at that.
I knew I shouldn't have.
It's like Inuyasha and Kagome are kind of basically kind of a thing, but it's just so friend zoney. It just makes you cringe. Oh. All right, well that ends the episode. So yeah, we had a pretty cool, fun episode. This was an episode that it kind of felt like important filler. Does that make sense? It felt like important filler. Now that's quite interesting. So Inuyasha definitely did get stronger. He got a new form with his red sword. The demon. The reason why I say it felt like important filler is because the demon didn't really feel that important. The main demon, the grandfather, and neither did the orb. But the result of cracking the orb and the result of slaying the grandfather is what makes me feel like this episode was more than just filler. It was a part of the main story because of the lasting impact that it has on Inuyasha's strength. So it's still a very good episode. I don't know what to rate as a filler or as a real episode. Either way, I think I'll still rate it at like a solid 7.5 to maybe an 8 out of 10. And it's not even really that I have any complaints. I mean, occasionally maybe the art was a little bit iffy at times. There were certain shots, but it was still a very fun episode. The fluidity was good, I think. Besides that, there really isn't much to talk about that I already talked about in the episode. Everything is really at face value, and I feel like in this episode. Yeah. I really don't have nothing else to really say that's like impactful, I guess, or will introduce you to a new perspective. So I guess that'll probably be it for where I end the video here. I'll move on to the next episode now. Anyway, guys, hope you had a great time. Peace out. If you guys liked the video, please like the video. If you guys disliked the video, please by all means dislike the video. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. And take it easy. Peace out.
So, until we meet again, stay gold.